There.
Okay.
Hi everybody, Jan Hicks of Jan Hicks Creates here, and I am here with my first video guinea pig.
That's all right. I'm a good guinea pig.
This is Michelle Franz. She is Shaw Gets Stitchy on
Instagram.
And are you Michelle Franz on when you comment on YouTube? I don't remember.
No, I'm Shaw Gets Stitchy.
You're Shaw Gets Stitchy on YouTube as well.
On YouTube as well.
So, are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. It is so wonderful to meet my friend Jan, who I haven't met in person. She's wonderful. She's as awesome in person as you see on camera.
Thank you.
And it's just nice to connect with people.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It really is. And everybody has been so generous and so kind and so just... You talk about bringing the joy, and there is a lot of joy in this room.
Donna Ray put up a post, I think Instagram and Facebook yesterday, and she mentioned something about there's just that joyful spirit in the room.
Absolutely.
You can feel it. It's just
amazing.
You prepare for this for a year, and then all of a sudden it's here, and everybody is just bubbling. It's just amazing.
Well, I came and I didn't know anybody. I'm here on my own, and so you meet these people, at a through their Instagram or their YouTubes or all the various social media channels, and you come in and you're like, oh my God, it's Jan Hicks, and
it has been wild.
It's Kyle, and I was lucky. I got to meet Kyle and Jan on the very first day. We had some dinner. It was great to talk with, and meeting people that you don't know or aren't floss tubers or not super active on Instagram. It's just so lovely, so lovely.
It's just been an amazing, and it's only the first real full day. So.
I know, I'm exhausted, FYI.
I haven't lost my voice. I was sure I was going to lose my voice by the end of yesterday, but here I am.
You're doing great. You are doing great.
So, you brought a variety of things to work on.
I did.
And you didn't bring easy things to work on.
No.
Do you have easy things that you stitch?
I do.
But these are the ones that we're calling you.
I have probably about 10 or 15 whips.
Okay.
And so I really want to get some things done. And
you brought them here to do that.
I brought them here to do that.
Before we came up here, I was ripping out all the stitches I had just put in this morning. Now, it only was like maybe 20 stitches. And actually, that's probably as much as I got done all day yesterday. So more power to you if you can get some progress.
I've actually made some small progress. I'm not... the Olympian of cross-stitch progress at StitchCon. I'm not the gold medal winner. But I've made some small pieces of progress on 2 of my pieces. Okay. So I can show you what that is.
Let's see them.
All right, so I'm working on Plum Street Sampler. I'm not sure if I can get... I'm a newbie.
So you're just going to move it around and show them the parts. Yep. It's not all going to fit, but...
That's the pattern, and this is where I am. This is probably not new to anybody. Or very many people anyway.
I said when she pulled it out, I said, I can name that sampler in 3 stitches.
And she did. So this is, I have not stitched on this here yet. I might work on it tomorrow.
Is your plan like a different one every day?
I want to do something different every day, a little variety. And that is if I don't start something new. I may start something new, right? My new thing might be... Jan's convinced me.
Now this is like you're going to start this as a retreat.
And I'm not going to want to put this down, but I'm not going to want to put it down. So I fell down the rabbit hole and went with the Quaker Seasons of Friendship.
Wait till you see the floss. So this is silks for you.
It is.
Do you remember the number off the top of your head?
It is
it's on here.
PR 008. It's a beautiful kind of blue and purple combination, and it's actually coming through on camera
It is. It's beautiful.
True to life.
Oops, I just
it's fine.
It's beautiful.
And can I just say something about floss? I was looking at the Color and Cotton floss. Did you get a chance to look at it?
It shines.
It looks like silk.
It really has a glow to it.
It was so gorgeous.
So pretty, yeah.
So if you're looking for a cotton fiber that's lesser expensive, it was about $200 a skein.
Maybe not less expensive.
That's how much I spent on floss. No, about $250 a skein.
Okay, so the same as the
other. But it's
it really
very very beautiful.
I commented yesterday at the preview that their floss does seem to have a shine to it.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. I was impressed.
Yeah.
And the one that this is my favorite stitch right now. And I keep not looking at the camera because I'm not used to it, but Jan will cut out the parts that we need to cut out. So I'm working on Rachel Holmes.
Look how pretty
by
this
Heartstring Samplery.
Now, I said to her when she pulled that out, I don't remember seeing this one before. And you guys know I'm not a big sampler person, but there's something about stitching in boxes. And I love band samplers, and this just strikes all of those. And there's no people. I don't like people on my samplers.
Yeah,
but there are little animals.
Animals up
and
top
it's
is
so
about
cute. Is this an older one of hers?
It must be. I bought it directly from her Etsy shop. So they may have it on 123 or other stores may have it. I've not seen it around a lot, and that's one of the things that drew me to it because I wanted to do something different. And the thing that got me was the kind of hexagon, the diamonds.
So pretty.
The whole thing is just lovely.
So what is this fabric? Oh, look,
this is PTP Ren.
Okay.
36 count.
36. And you are doing 1/2?
I'm doing 1/2, and I'll bring that up forward a little bit for you. So I'm through page 1.
It's
out of 4. And so I worked on that yesterday, and what I got done while I've been here has been this little motif right here.
The flower?
The flower.
Well, you got a lot done.
So I did that yesterday between all the chats and getting up and
looking around, freebie table, and they did it yesterday. So yesterday evening there was a preview. They have here what's called an annex, I guess the annex of keepsakes, where all the trunk shows are. The Color and Cotton has a full table of fiber or of fabric, and then floss. Under the Sea Fabrics has a whole table of fabric, and then there's all kinds of different designers and vendors here. So we were able to look at that last night, but we weren't able to buy. So right now, the buying has started.
Oh my gosh. I hugged all the fabric and all the fiber.
Are you planning on getting anything?
I already got it. I was like,
you were in line?
Because the fabric was going first. And you knew that, right?
Yeah.
So
I was told that Color and Cotton, maybe Under the Sea as well, they have more stashed under the table.
Do.
So I'm hoping, I'm going to go this evening. I'm hoping there's something left because I haven't ever used Color and Cotton fabric.
Me neither. And that was my StitchCon unicorn, was a piece of Under the Sea, a piece of Color and Cotton, and some of their floss. And I achieved that goal in spades, FYI. So probably more than I should have.
So did you bring your haul up here to show?
I should have, but I probably got about 10 pieces of fabric.
Did you? Did you get any patterns too? Or just
I have not gone patterners.
Okay.
I felt like that was my, because the fabric, you want to see it and you want to touch it and you want to hug it and you want to make sure that it's like the color comes out. It is as good as designers are.
Yeah, they try their best.
But
a lot of it depends on the monitor, the calibration.
The color in the room. I mean, there's all sorts of variables. And so there's nothing like putting your grubby little fingers on it and looking at it. And so I got 2 Under the Sea, and then probably 6 or 8 Color and Cotton. And Color and Cotton was more economical, but it was really lovely fabric. And I've heard a lot of good things about it and the floss. So
awesome.
I just kind of did a rainbow selection of floss just to try it. You know? You never know. It's gorgeous though, all of it. All the pretty.
All the pretty. It's so hard to resist.
I worked on this for a bit on, what day did we get here? That was Wednesday, right? So Wednesday I was working on, and today I'll be working on Stacy Nash, and this is Christmas at Hollyberry
one of the
Farm.
Hollyberry ones. Okay.
I have summer too. I just haven't started it, but I'm pretty far along on this. The Big Ass White House, I have to wait for Straw Bonnet by Gentle Art. It's out of stock. Because of that stinking bunny, that bunny from Brenda Gervais.
Yes,
that's in Straw Bonnet. So everybody kitted that up, and now you can't get it.
That house is magnificent.
It is. It's beautiful. So what I've done since I've been here is probably 2 of the repeats of the motifs, the holly berries. In the border.
Nice.
And so I'm pretty far along on this. So I was hoping to get this done, not here, but this year.
What fabric is this?
This is mocha, 32 count Zweigart.
So pretty.
It's very soft, and I stitch in hand. And one of the things I love about it is when I roll it, like you get a little roll on the edge.
Yes, it
It doesn't
stay
wrinkle
all,
as much as other,
some
like
other
PTP
linens.
really kind of gets you
Gets all scrunched.
squished up. You can see my prowess, my stitching prowess. I was super attentive when I started this. Look at how much space I gave myself on the ends.
Oh no!
So I'll either have to stitch
you
a little
certainly
extra.
have a lot of
I have
fabric
plenty.
here.
I know. I was just not even paying attention.
You were just like, I wanna
grabbed
start.
it and I was like, doo, here we go. And oh yeah, that doesn't look right.
Oh no!
It'll fit into
It'll
a frame. I'm not worried about it.
Once it gets
I'm
all
just
laced and everything.
Awesome that way. So
So have you been to Keepsakes yet?
I haven't.
You haven't.
No,
So
I kept threatening to go earlier in the week when I think the crowd was going to be less.
Right, yeah.
But
make
it never made it out, and now I'm kind of afraid to go because I really, burst the budget with all the fabrics.
Yeah,
so I think I'm going to get in there and be like, oh, I really want this, and I really want that, and but I'll go over and I'll buy one or two little things,
and at least see it.
Yeah,
it's such an amazing shop.
Well, and I'm fortunate because I have. I go up to the DC area, and there's a shop. I go to In Stitches.
In Stitches
in Alexandria, Virginia, and it is phenomenal. If you're ever in the area or live in that area and you don't know about it, find it out. Comment below, and I can share where it is. But it is a phenomenal store. So I suspect Keepsakes will be akin to that, just in a different way.
It's definitely a different way. It's very packed full, but it's in this kind of older farmhouse, and it maintains that style, and it's
charm.
just wonderful. Yeah. So they do have. Here's an interesting story, and I will be taking pictures. I haven't managed to get a picture yet of the Stitchy bus. So Barbara at Keepsakes, after last year's StitchCon and trying to get people back and forth from the StitchCon venue to the store, decided that it would be a grand idea to buy a school bus.
Can you believe that?
And it's not a big size, it's one of the mini ones, but they found one and they did. And her husband, Joe, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Totally refurbished it, did whatever repairs needed to be done. They painted it red and white and stenciled on the word Stitchy Bus. And so that's what's taking people from the convention center over to Keepsakes, and it's going back and forth between the Hyatt Convention Center, the La Quinta, and Keepsakes, and it's just doing this loop, and it's just like the most brilliant thing ever.
If you go to Instagram and you look at the StitchCon 2019 hashtag, I think there's probably a picture of it on there.
Probably.
That just tickles me.
Just
it's so
perfect,
funny.
Just perfect. It's been amazing. If you guys ever get a chance, and of course we're only on the first day.
It's exhausting though.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Yeah, but if you ever get a chance, don't hesitate to take it. You
get
will
on
not
the list.
Be sorry. Yeah, get on the list, definitely. I won't be coming next year. I just know that living in Hawaii, it's hard. This whole, we combined it with the trip to Phoenix to see my in-laws, and then taking the RV out, which is always a good thing. But getting all of the flight arrangements, I can't tell you how many times we had to make changes because something, even though Mike was sure he had it all lined up, it just didn't work out. And then getting hotels, and it's just been kind of
it's not built for relaxation is what you're saying.
This trip has not been, in Flagstaff it was very nice.
Say,
Flagstaff is definitely relaxing. But the whole travel aspect of it is just
you're what? How many time zones are you out?
It's 6 hours. Yeah. So the trip back, at least I had the break in Phoenix on the way in. The trip back, I'll have a one-night stopover in Phoenix at an airport near a hotel near the airport, and then just on. So it's going to be, that's why I'm not really worried about sleep here, because I figured jet lag's going to be so bad anyway. I'm just embracing the horror.
And you're going, and I think we all are embracing the horror of sleep right now. I'm fortunate. I live on the East Coast, so I'm not.
You're in that
that time zone. So for me, my schedule is not entirely off, but I feel for the West Coasters. Everybody is just like, I'm still not, I'm not caught up in my sleep, and it's hard to get to sleep, and the whole thing.
And it's funny because we all there was like 10 of us that came in on the same plane. It's like the entire West Coast contingent came in the same plane from Denver. So yeah, we're all just kind of like, oh.
Yeah, you hit the wall.
Yeah. Well, Michelle, thank you for
You're
this.
welcome.
I appreciate your time.
And
you're
such a
thinking
pleasure.
about doing a video.
I'm thinking about a floss tube. I go back and forth.
Yeah,
This is an interesting experience to see how it goes. It's not bad.
It's definitely easier when you have somebody to talk to.
I think so too. And I think that will be the challenge.
But I think once you start, and of course you're going to have the advantage of knowing the people once they start commenting. But once you get started and start forming that relationship, when I'm talking to you guys, I know you. I've had so much interaction just on the comments that I'm no longer just talking to myself.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you guys, and I know how that person's going to react to what I've just said, and I'm going to get that type of comment from this person because I know you guys.
Well, Jan knows by experience now that I'm not afraid to talk, so
and that's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. So I'm thinking about it.
You do well.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet to say. I appreciate that.
All right, guys. I don't know who's next. Whoever wants to be next will come and visit me. Until
it can be anybody. You only said I'm the first, so you have to put me first now. But everybody else can be
whatever
and
order
maybe if
I
you
want.
say this is the last one, that person will have to be the last
there you
one.
Go.
And everybody else.
All right, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you so much for having me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.